Youth Art for Healing is all about bringing healing paintings created by talented students into hospitals and healthcare facilities to provide comfort, inspiration, and healing for the patients, the families, and the staff who care for them. We partner with hospitals. We have our healthcare partners. We visit and go into specific areas that would really need uplifting, comforting, healing works of art. Art teachers contact us, say, hey, I'd love to do this with my AP students in art, my National Art Honor Society, my art club, and then we're off and running. The students create sketches before they paint their canvases, and we have art advisors who really pay attention from the beginning through the end.
I look at the paintings to see, well, composition. Is it a good composition? Does it need to move to the right, to the left, up, down, eliminate something that's too busy, add something it's too sparse, make recommendations for color tones to use.
It was pretty open-ended. There was a water theme, so I had to incorporate that in any landscape I was designing. There's a rule of even numbers, so if you had an animal, you'd have to incorporate either 2 or 4 or like 6. So I came up with a 2-crane boat water idea. It took me a long time to do. We did a lot of the work in class. I don't have a great work ethic, so it took me an especially long time. I ended up taking my painting home, and I did a lot of work on it there. And yeah, so it was birthed, and I donated it.
All of these kids are going to make really wonderful paintings, but it's that whole piece about, is it healing, is it following the research that is really going to be a healing image to be in hospitals.
Initially, it looked kind of different. It was yellow grass and rolling fields and a sunset, but they weren't feeling the red colors, so I completely redesigned my thing.
They're learning to get out of themselves, to give to others and to give to the community. So there is a lot of growth in the students that we've seen by them thinking and giving to others.
It's really interesting for a lot of the students because they think more about, what's aesthetically pleasing, what makes a good painting, what is going to look great in my portfolio. So this is a totally different way of thinking for them. The canvases are really big. It's something that they've never done before, and even students who are in my upper level art classes can be intimidated by that just by the sheer size. Even though the imagery might be a little bit more simplistic and easier to manipulate than some of the imagery they might make in their small work.
Our criteria of what's acceptable is very high, and all of the students have always come up to that level and just given us amazing, amazing works.
For any student getting started is to put paint on the canvas right away. The best thing about a painting is that you can always paint over it, you can always change it, it can always be improved. You can't really mess up. So, that's the message I really try to get across to my kids. Is just starting is the hardest part. Once you start, it'll all work out.